Yo, welcome to the KaneSaid Sports Show, and I'm your host, Kane Bradfield. And y'all know my slogan, the fame is free, but the grind costs, baby. Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of KaneSaid. Y'all know my slogan, the fame is free, but the grind costs, baby. Listen, man, I got a special guest in the house, man. I got my dog in the house. How you doing, man?
What's going on? Quay, Boddie, man.
Yes,
What's
sir, man. Look. Nah, really tell people who you are, baby. Break it down to who you are.
Hey, Quay, Boddie, man. Born and raised right here, LaGrange, Georgia. Went to Callaway, left Callaway, played at Shorter University, got my degree in business administration. Came back home, man, started doing a lot in the community. God is so good, man. I've been blessed to do so much. I mean,
right.
And I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about it
most definitely
during the interview, man. I don't want to ruin the introduction.
Yeah. Nah, heck, we're going to get there, man. But listen, man, first of all, big dog, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Glad you're here, man. I'm glad you're here. Look, and I can tell you this, big dog. You know, I put it out there like, yo, y'all, who do y'all want me to interview next? Your name came up, my boy.
You joking.
Your name came up, man. So you here. You here.
They didn't say
I mean? He's here.
They didn't say that.
I mean, your name came up.
Who said it? We got a vote?
You know what I mean? They said it, though. Just those people said it. You know, I'm not for real, though.
Man.
For real, though. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a couple folks drop your name, bro. So, you know what I mean? It's crazy, though, because you and I tried to link up a while back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know God's timing, man. But you're here now.
Oh, yeah.
You're here now, man. You're here now.
I'm glad to be
man,
here.
we're going to hear about your life, man, and how did you get where you're at right now, man, as far as the, commentating stuff, man. You killing that, bro.
Oh,
so we
man.
got to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
We got to talk about that. So, Big, now let's back up, man. Let's back up, man. So, so Shorter.
Right.
Give me, man, the process of you first getting to Shorter College, man. Give me that.
Well, you already know, man, the biggest part of that was from you.
Oh, appreciate it, my boy.
It was from you. No, seriously, man. That summer, my senior year, I was actually headed to Fond du Lac.
Okay.
In Minnesota.
Okay.
It's a JUCO. I had already talked to the coaches, had them met with the coaches, signed my paperwork, got plane ticket and everything. And then all of a sudden, Coach Paul Pitts, he's not at Shorter anymore. Coach Paul Pitts called me. He had been recruiting me for that whole year.
Okay.
He said, you know what? We got a spot for you at Shorter. It was a no-brainer. I can go 20 hours away from home.
Come on.
Or I can go, 2 hours away from home. God forbid an emergency happen, I can get home versus hopping on the plane.
Right.
And plus, Shorter's a great school.
Yep.
I got a great degree and everything like that, man. So that's how I ended up at Shorter. That summer, before I left, this is the beginning of the dungeon. The beginning of clockwork training.
Right.
We used to go over to Granger.
Yeah.
And you worked me like a Hebrew slave.
Man,
and I'll never forget it, man, because I went into camp and I had upperclassmen. I'm a freshman. I had upperclassmen asking me, was I ever gonna get tired?
Wow. So you was ready to go.
I was ready to go because of clockwork, man.
Man, appreciate that,
so
man.
I'm forever grateful for that.
Man, appreciate that,
I
dog.
am, man. And so got to Shorter, man. A lot of things happened in my life personally while I was at Shorter. But, I was able to, play 4 years. I was able to get a degree, man. I was able to make some great relationships, man.
Yeah.
And, of course, just as well as I know, learning a lot of life lessons in the game of football.
Most definitely.
I mean, so I can go on and on about that, man.
Yeah.
It's because of you, man.
I appreciate that.
I promise you.
But I'm going to tell you, though, big dog, like, real talk, man, but you was a grinder, though. So you could work, though. So, you know what I mean? And I tell everybody this, man. The old people are the easiest people to train. You know what I'm saying? So, but you wouldn't have got it, though.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? You did, man. So, big dog, okay, so once you left Shorter, man, you know what I'm saying? Give me you, man. What happened next?
Well, I graduated in 2013. I came home for a little bit, maybe 6 months or so. I started selling cars.
Okay.
That was my first job out of college, man.
What car was that, though?
I had a friend who worked at Mike Patton at the time. Shout out to Mike Patton, Brian, and David, and Chris, all y'all, and Corey. I had a friend who was an associate or a sales rep there at the time.
Okay.
She said, "You'll be good at selling cars." I ain't thinking about selling cars.
Right.
And maybe 2 days before I graduated, I had an interview. And the day before my graduation, I got hired. So I literally graduated on that Friday, and Monday I was coming to a job.
Wow.
Already out of college, man. So I started working at Mike Patton. I did that for about 4 months. God started taking me elsewhere. I ended up in Orlando for 2 years. Worked in logistics in Orlando, man. And then I came back home 2015. Worked at Troup County. Worked at the jail for a little bit. And, man, it just kind of took off from there.
Let me freeze.
Go ahead. My bad.
So, Big Dog. You went from selling cars to working in the jail.
Yeah. Listen.
I'm saying, though, how did that, what?
Man, look,
What?
we'll be here all day. I don't want to keep you here all day.
Big Dog, you went from selling cars, working in the jail.
Yeah.
It happens, though, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, listen, so we being real on this, right?
I need it.
I got fired at Mike Patton. It ain't funny, but it's funny.
I'm saying, though, but tell me this. What's on your day off?
No, it wasn't on my day off.
You didn't get fired on your day off? That good, then.
No, you
Right.
ain't go Craig.
You ain't go Craig, right.
I got fired at Mike Patton, man. Me and the sales manager at the time, Ford, we didn't see eye to eye.
Okay.
And what was crazy about it was we were the number 4 store in the region. You know, so that's been the number 4 store in the region. That means everybody had to contribute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we didn't see eye to eye, and he fired me, man. And but I'm telling you, God is good, because a week after that, man, I got a job opportunity to go work in Orlando. And so I literally got fired.
Dang.
And then 2 weeks later,
Okay.
I was moving in Orlando.
Wow. So hold up. So you work in the jail. Hold on now. I missed that. Here or in Orlando?
Let me break it down for you. I worked in the jail here. When I left Mike Patton after Shorter,
Okay.
right? We go back. I left Mike Patton after Shorter. I moved to Orlando for 2 years, worked in logistics.
No, I'm with you now.
And then when I moved back in 2015, that's when I started working at the jail. Yeah.
Give me that experience, man.
Oh my goodness, man. I actually
Would you go back? Oh, okay.
I would.
Really?
Would, man. I would. It was some stuff that happened. I won't talk about that on camera.
Right, don't do that.
Ain't nothing crazy.
Right, but still though.
But it was some stuff that happened, man, and so I ended up resigning.
Okay.
And but it was amazing to me, because I got a chance, man, to go in there and show men and women something positive every day. You know, a lot of people, they look at people that's in jail and they look down on them, not knowing of how they got there, not knowing that anybody and everybody can make a mistake, not knowing that any and everybody, this could be you one day.
I like it.
You see what I'm saying?
I like it.
And so I used to always tell the inmates that they would be like, "Man, you think you better than me?" And I'd be like, "Dude, I could be in here tomorrow.
Right.
Like, I'm not exempt from you."
From that. Yeah, most
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
Yeah.
And so I would take my books in there. I would take scripture in there.
Yeah.
And I would really help motivate and encourage them, man. And so I never looked down on them. So that's what I loved about the jail, you know. And I would go back.
I dig that.
I would.
So and man, you know I want to talk about your books too, man. So Big Dog, what made you get into writing though?
Man, like you said, I have a certain thing about me, man. I have a certain thing about me, and the one certain thing about me, man, is I like to uplift people every day.
I see that.
If you follow me on social media,
Yeah.
you see I'm gonna post something every day that's gonna make you think, that's gonna uplift you, that's gonna carry you throughout your day, your week, your month, whatever. And so it started, man. I was really heavy in Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Okay.
It's Shorter.
Okay.
And also high school. Shout out to Coach Napier and Coach Joe at Callaway at the time. But when I got to college, man, I was so heavy in being able to share my testimony with different students and share my testimony with my peers and everything like that. And God started to speak to me. One way he said, "Quay, you're going to encourage is through writing." And he told me, "You go write a book." And I'm like, "God, you crazy,
Right.
man, right?
Right.
I ain't write no book."
Like, yeah, what you mean?
Who go listen to who
gonna
read that book?
joint? Yeah.
And the next thing you know, here I am, you know, writing books.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. But it all stems, like I said, man, I love writing. I think writing is a form of therapy. I tell people all the time, if you can't say it, write it down. And it's therapeutic, man. And not only is it therapeutic, but it's also helping other people at the same time.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Writing a book, man, it's a crazy accomplishment. I got I got another buddy, Tony Sherrill. Shout out to Big Tone, man. Who also is a writer.
Yeah.
Man, give me that feeling, that emotion, man, when you first completed that thing and saw it in somebody else's hand.
Man, it was amazing. So let me give you the origin of how things happen. So remember I told God, you crazy.
Right. Yeah.
And there was a company at the time, Tape Publishing. They don't do any book publishing anymore. I think they just do records.
Okay.
And I had been shooting emails to different people. Hey, check my workout. And Tape replied. So I started working with Tape. They're a Christian-based company out of Oklahoma. And I don't know if you know or not, but writing a book is expensive.
I have no idea.
If you get with a corporation, you could spend thousands of dollars.
Really?
On printing your book. And so, long story short, I told them.
Yeah, I know from a magazine standpoint, it's expensive.
Man, it was somewhere around the neighborhood of $6,000. And my first book, and all my books, like 70 pages, $6,000. Long story short, I told the lady, I said, hey, I don't have that kind of money.
Right.
So she put me on a payment plan, man. I made 4 payments. 1 month I was gonna be late on the payment. And I called in. I got on the phone out of nowhere with the chairman of the company.
Dang.
And he asked me my name, and I told him my name. And he said, you know what? Today's your lucky day. I'm going to pay off whatever it is you owe.
Shut your mouth.
And so we can get your book published.
Wow.
And that was a blessing. That was a blessing to me, man. And that let me know right there. I got to keep writing.
Yeah.
I got to keep writing. And so maybe 2 weeks after that, they sent me the proof of it. And like you said, so many emotions went through my mind at that point because I'm thinking to myself, I never would have saw myself in this capacity, because everything that's in my books, man, is real life stuff. They're nuggets, but they're things that I actually tell myself, things that I've actually experienced, and things that God gives me. And so for me to see that in my hand,
so good.
It was amazing, man.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy, bro.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. But listen, man, give me that story, man. I don't know if you remember that story, man, by Dennis Rodman. Give me that Dennis Rodman story.
Oh, my
man,
goodness.
I need that one, man.
Dennis.
Give me that one, man.
I got invited to speak in Detroit.
Yeah.
Digital Summit. Digital Summit is like a big marketing branding conference. They do it in all the major cities like Miami, Atlanta, Detroit. And they invited me to Detroit. Dennis was one of the keynote speakers of that event.
Right.
And so I'm going to Detroit like I'm gonna give Dennis Rodman my book.
Yeah. So that's on your mind.
That's on my mind. I'm gonna meet him.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a picture.
Right.
I'm gonna give him my book. And so I'm front row when Dennis is speaking. I'm front row. I'm sitting right there. I'm like, yeah. I'm talking about from me to the wall, man. And he's sitting up there. You know Dennis. I mean, he blunt.
Point blank.
He MF this.
Yeah.
And da-da-da-da. Yeah. I mean, and people, they were accepting of it, because that's him.
That's everybody know he is.
And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, okay, when he gets off stage, he'll probably step to the side a little bit and take pictures and talk to people, autograph, da-da-da-da-da. Man, when he got off stage, he took off. And I'm like, nah, I'm about to find Dennis, man. Right. And so the place we were at, it's huge. I mean, it's huge. Like when I tell you, I think it's like 600,000 square feet or something like that. It's huge. Wow. Dennis takes off out of a side door. In my mind, I'm like, okay, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna find him. So I take off. Dennis. I take off. Dennis is this way. I take off this way. And so I take off this way, and I'm just going through doors. And then I go through a room. Then I go through the kitchen. Then
Hold on. Where's security at the time?
Nobody was around.
Okay.
I promise you, nobody was. So I'm running through doors. I don't know where I'm at. And I done ran around this whole doggone building.
Yeah.
Finally, I get to this last door. I said, well, maybe this is the outside. I ended up in the front of the building. So I open the door. I'm in the front of the building. And I walk for about 10 steps. And I see Dennis. And it's him. He has like a security guard. And then he has like a photographer or whatever like that. Yeah. And so they're walking towards the SUV or whatever for him to get in. You got people behind him. Dennis. Oh, Dennis.
Right.
You know, whatever. And he's like, no.
Got away. Get back to my business. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I mean, some girls, women.
Yeah.
He's shooting them off. So I'm like, surely
he gonna shoot me off too.
He gonna shoot me off. He's shooting women off.
Yeah. He definitely gonna shun me.
And he was just about to step into the SUV, man. I never will forget it. He was about to step in the SUV. I said, Quay, think of something to say.
Right.
I said, Dennis, I got something for you.
Oh my God.
And so he said, he said, huh? And he turned around and looked, and I had my book in my hand. I had already signed it and everything. He grabs my book and he says, coffee, cute, and tosses my book in the limo. Kane, let me tell you, at that moment, I thought to myself, do I slap Dennis Rodman?
Right.
Or do I just let it go?
Or do I let it go? Boy, I know.
I mean, because he ain't that big. He a little tall.
Yeah.
What Dennis about 6'4"?
Around that.
But I'm bigger than him.
Right.
So I'm like, maybe I can slap him and get away. But then I thought about, nah, that ain't a good look. Right. And I said, man, can you get a picture with me with the book? He said, no, I ain't take it with the book, you know, whatever. Yeah. He said, but I'll take it. I'll take the picture with you.
Okay.
And so he took the picture and he said, man, I got to go. And I got to get on the plane going back to LA or whatever like that, man. But that was one.
Hey, but
yeah,
the book was with him.
I don't know if he has ever read it before. I do know he was very disrespectful and slanging my book.
Cute. What you mean cute? Yeah, right.
Coffee, cute, and slung that joker. Man, I'm like, I'm about to slap Dennis Rodman.
I'm finna attack Dennis right now.
Dennis, if you listening, I wanted to slap you in that moment. but that's my Dennis story, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
So okay, big dog. So now you know what I'm saying. So what started the Rudy Motivation, man? What started that?
Rudy Motivations. Basically, I had met this guy at one of those conferences I spoke at one of the Digital Summit conferences. He had kind of been following me or whatever like that. And he had asked me, you know, how would I, you know, think about having my stuff on Roku or whatever. So I'm like, really? Like Roku? You know, he was like, yeah, your motivation or whatever like that. And I said, okay, I'll think about it. A couple months had went by. And I said, you know what, this will probably be good for my branding. Yeah. You know, if I were to put up motivation, not only for myself, but just getting other people's perspective or getting into why they're motivated into doing what they do. Okay. And so I got back in touch with him, man, and he said, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put you on Roku. You're going to have your own channel or whatever like that. And the rest is history, man. The rest is history. So I hadn't been as active with it. Like I was telling you, I got my baby girl came home. So I've been a new father and trying to figure that out and everything like that. But man, that's
congrats on that, man. The fact that you know she home, brother. Congrats on that, like real talk.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So I'm trying to figure out a lot. I probably got bags under my eyes right now.
For just being up. Yeah, nah, it's all good. I mean, but it's fatherhood, man. Fatherhood, you already know. So big dog, you know what I mean? This past year, man, I want to go to I want to do a little football talk. So this past year, big dog, you know, using the booth. Yeah. How did you get in the booth, man?
3 years ago, and I had just made this post a couple weeks ago, last week. 3 years ago, Andrew Caraway called me. Everybody know Andrew.
Yeah. Shout out to Drew.
Yeah, Andrew, man. Shout out to the Caraway family.
You know what I mean?
The Caraway family, man.
For sure.
Andrew called me, and he said, man, what do you think about broadcasting? And at the time, I was like, I don't know about that. Yeah. You know, I don't know about that. Was Slick intimidated?
I'm about to say, bro, that's kind of like,
Was Slick intimidated? I never told him that. Right. And the only way he'll know that if he watch this video. Yeah. I was intimidated, man, because it's not like you getting up doing motivational speaking, or it's not like you, doing something else. Yeah. You're responsible for letting everybody know what's going on. And so I declined the offer the first time.
Now, it was out of fear or just busy?
It was just out of fear.
I got you.
I had some stuff going on. Yeah. But it was mostly fear.
Right.
You know, so the cover up was like, yeah, man, I'm busy.
Yeah, man, I got too much going on right now. I play for.
I was busy. Yeah. And so, long story short, he called me in July of this year. Same thing. Hey, man, listen, me and Coach Wiggins were talking. I'll start doing recruiting, and we'll need somebody to do play-by-play. You know, it just felt right. Yeah. I went home. I prayed about it. I talked to my wife, and I said, okay, let's do it. You know. I met with Coleman Vice. You know Coleman?
Yeah.
I met with Coleman, man. Coleman had never met me before, ever.
Ever.
Tell me why Coleman comes in with an application, ready for me to fill out the app. You don't even know me. He ready to just put me on.
Just get you on, yeah.
In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I hear Andrew saying play-by-play. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm a rookie. I'm fresh. I'm surely going to be doing color.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're surely not going to put an inexperienced broadcaster doing play-by-play. First words out of Coleman's mouth. Yeah, we're going to let you do play-by-play. What?
Like, woo.
Man, I'm tripping out, man. So I had just been praying, Lord, please let me.
Yeah.
And my first game was with Greg Hicks. Shout out to Greg Hicks. Mud Creek Graphics, man.
Yeah.
You know, him and Jack, they do Troop.
Yeah.
And so I was able to call the Troop and Herd game with Greg, man. And Greg made me feel so comfortable. He just said, man, relax. You got the voice for it. You know, you got the energy for it, the charisma for it. Just relax and be yourself. And so Greg did the first quarter. I did the second quarter. Greg did the third, and I did the fourth. So we did 2 quarters apiece. And I was just really getting my feet wet.
Yeah, trying to find a little motion.
That next week at Opelika, I was wide open.
You ready to go then?
I said, you know what? Like he said, be yourself. Be yourself. All you're doing is looking at the game.
And talk about what you're seeing.
And you're talking about what you're seeing. And when I tell you I have fell in love with this.
Real big dog.
I fell in love. And then it's so cool, man, to have people from all over. Like one night we were calling the Douglas game, and we have people that'll text us or message us. And one night, man, we had somebody say, hey, I'm listening from Kentucky. Hey, I'm listening from Indiana. Hey, I'm listening from Kennesaw.
Wow.
And we
had no idea that they reach it like that, right?
We were right there at Callaway Stadium, man. And you got people listening live online.
Dang.
From that far away.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is it. But, you know, I like to entertain people, man. I like to make people feel good. I like to make people laugh, you know. And
So you know what I mean? Because I was talking to Jack Mormon. Shout out to my boy Jack.
I love Jack, man.
You know what I'm saying? Jack was kind of breaking it down to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, the play-by-play and the color. He was talking about that type of stuff. I asked him, I said, yo, what would I be? You know what I mean? And he mentioned for me, be color. He said, and again, I know nothing about, now, I'm going to tell you something. I told him I did it one time in my life, brother. Man, I was at a arena football game.
Yeah.
I did an arena football game play-by-play. You know what I'm saying? I was the color. I guess I was the color. I didn't know what I was at the time.
Yeah.
But I was playing off the guy who was talking about what was going on as far as like, you know what I'm saying, the yardage, all that type of good stuff. And he was telling me about, you know what I'm saying, you and stuff like that. And he was bragging on you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Say you was doing good, man. So, but I'm saying, what's next with that? You know what I mean? What you trying to do with it?
Going back to the origin. I'm always going back to the origin of things.
Too.
Back when I was in high school, man, I used to always play around, like, as I was a broadcaster.
Really?
Like, we be in weight training or something, and we had basketball on that Friday. You know, I'm making sound effects and everything. And, you know, Bradfield for 3,
right.
you know, that was me.
Yeah.
And so it's funny that now I'm actually in that capacity.
That's crazy.
Doing it. If ESPN were to call me right now,
you're jumping that boat.
A sweet little sideline, you know,
Yeah.
And Bradfield is, you know, what? That's me.
Right.
I would do it, man, and that's how much I love it. Y'all pray for me. Ain't nothing wrong. I'm just missing it already.
Wow.
I'm ready for the next
The
season.
season come back up.
You know, because sometimes you have so many hidden talents or hidden gifts in you, you don't even know.
Yo, let me ask you though, man. Hey, man, do they have that for basketball around here, or is it just a football?
They don't have it for basketball. Through the grapevine, they're trying to get some things worked out. I don't know if it's going to be this season.
That'd be
or
dope.
the following season.
That'd be dope.
I said, if y'all like me in football, you'll definitely love me in basketball.
Way downtown.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yo, call it up.
Hey.
Way downtown, baby.
Hey.
And one.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would be me, man. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I love it. I love it to the fact of, you know, if an opportunity were to present itself, you know, especially at the professional level or, you know, really any level,
right?
You know, that higher up, I would
you jump on that thing.
Take it. Yeah,
wow,
I would take it.
Wow, man, that's what's up, man. But that's big stuff, though, man. Because again, man, you know one thing about life, man, it's so crazy. Let me back up by me real quick. In college, man, you know what I'm saying? I majored in mass communication.
Did you?
tell you something crazy though. I didn't do anything with it until KaneSaid.
Wow.
So you feel me?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I feel you on that there, brother, that you never know how this thing turns around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm a business major.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a degree in business administration. You know,
Yeah.
but I've done everything but own my own business.
Well, but you kind of are because you got your own brand.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah, but you know, it's not like as of right now.
Right.
I haven't been in depth. With it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
I'm just on the top of the table right now.
I'm with you.
You know.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's gonna come.
Yeah,
it's gonna come. Like
so tell me, what's next for you though, brother?
I'm always working on stuff, man.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that I'm always working on stuff. My passion is speaking. My passion is speaking, man, and so I really want to go deeper and further with that, especially coming into the new year. You know, more writing in the new year, man, and just perfecting. I guess you could say perfecting my brand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I can see me going all over, man, and just speaking and just sharing it. That's my thing, man. So with whether that be through writing, whether that be through speaking, man, that's what I want to do. Of course, continuing to work in the community, man. God has blessed me to start working with some different people, different partnerships and things like that, man, to just, be a shining light.
Talk about some of that, man. Give me some of that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was We had Get Fed.
Okay.
Me and Anthony Talley. Shout out to Anthony Talley.
Shout out.
But, I had a lot going on.
Yeah.
He had a lot going on. So we kind of just...
Life happens.
We kind of just let it fade or whatever like that. But, man, I'm on the board with Harmony House. I just started with a family committee. It's like family committee through Habitat of Humanity.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
What else do I do? It's a few things.
Yeah, but it's good though. I mean,
yeah.
but that's just who you are though as a person. You know, I mean, so you like service.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so but that's important, man. Especially, what I'm saying, in our community, man, and in our life, man, to have people like yourself, man, who's out there to bring that positive, man, because, brother, I'm a firm believer, man, that, positivity beat negativity any day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like any day, man. And I always say this, man, it takes a lot of energy to be negative.
It does.
A whole lot of energy to be negative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So why not just be positive, be happy?
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
If I don't do nothing else, I'm going to be positive every day. I could be going through hell and high water.
Yeah.
You'll never know it. Unless I just told you, man, pray for me. Or
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm going to be positive, man. I'm going to be positive because, my strength comes from me encouraging and motivating other people. That's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Because I ask God every day, put some people in front of me that I can, get in front of them and they can see you and me. Not Quay, but you and me.
Most definitely.
Be a shining light for you, and then that'll help them get along by their day, and then it'll refuel me, knowing that I was able to help somebody through something I said or through something I did. So
let me ask you this, big dog. You know what I mean? So you do a lot of giving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, who out there, man, replenish you? I know the root come from God, but I'm saying, man, are there individuals out there, man, that feed you?
Yeah, my wife, man. My wife, very supportive. There's a lot of times to where I think that people will have the same heart that I have. She always puts me back in check, and she'll tell me like, everybody not gonna have the same heart you got. Yeah. I got a lot of friends, man, that'll randomly inbox me or message me or call me. Hey, man, you doing a good job. Hey, you was on my mind. For me, I'm all about little things.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be anything gigantic.
Right.
Like just the little gestures for me. And I always remember that. And that's what makes me loyal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what makes, like even me being here now, I always remember this. So I'm forever loyal, which I always was.
Right, most definitely.
But I'll forever be loyal to you for giving me this opportunity because you didn't have to. I learned a long time ago, my grandma used to always tell me this, like, people don't have to be nice. People don't have to be nice. People don't have to bless you. People don't have to invite you nowhere. People don't have to look out for you, but they do anyway.
That's real talk.
And yet they don't, man.
That's real talk. Like, hey, grandma dropped gems. They like for real.
They don't. I mean, think about how many people it is in this world, or how many people it is in LaGrange. It's just one of you, and it's thousands of other people here, and somebody thought about you for you to bring the fat head and go to the football game, or for you to come and speak at the elementary school, or whatever it is. You know, they could have chose anybody, but they chose you. And so for me, like I said, it be the small gestures, man. Sometimes I had complete strangers walk up to me in Walmart or something like that. Hey, I know you. You know, I see your post, or my cousin might send me your post. You know, you've helped me, da 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 da.
Man,
So it's just a small stuff. It's a small stuff.
Yeah, that's big, man. So big dog. At the end of every show, man, you know, I always get, you know, I'm saying, the guest, man, to lead the people something positive.
Yeah,
give it to him, big dog. Drop it off to him, baby.
I got you.
Drop it off to him.
Listen, I mean, it's simple, man. Wake up every single day. Every single day.
Yeah.
Not 2 days out the week or 5 days out the week. I'm talking about 7 days out the week. I always wake up with that mindset of, you know what, my life ain't always going to be what it is right now. And I'm not even saying that your life is bad. Right. But what I am saying is my life ain't always going to be like this, meaning I'm going to get better. You got to talk and speak over your life every single day.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what your situation look like, but you gotta, but you just gotta get up and you gotta be dang near a maniac.
Yeah.
When it comes to like wanting to have something in life, you know. So not only are you praying about it, man, and having faith in it, but you're doing something to be active in it. You're moving towards that way, in spite of the hell that you experience.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's what I do every day. I you know what, I get up and I say, you know what, Georgia Lottery, today gonna be the day. And guess what? Today might not be the day, but at least I took a stab at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or it could be the day.
It could be the day. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I wake up like that every day. I'm just like, you know what? This day is gonna be what I make it. You know, I'm gonna put in some work. I'm gonna do what it is I gotta do. I'm gonna keep my faith. I'm gonna trust, you know, in God. I'm gonna trust in my abilities and everything like that. And so, despite what you got going on, wake up with that mindset every day. Wake up with that mindset. Great things are gonna happen today.
I like that.
Do you know how powerful it is when you have things come out your mouth? Man. Great things are gonna happen today. I'm gonna be blessed today. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make some things happen today. God is gonna bless me today. My life is gonna be changed today. I mean, whatever. Yeah. All of that stuff in that realm. Just positivity that should be flowing out your mouth, even if you can't see it.
Yeah.
Even if you you know, done lost your house or your car. I mean, stuff just being stripped from you. It's hard, man, to just still get up and talk positive when you got things taken away from you, people taken away from you, opportunities taken away from you. It's hard, but you can do it. And I'm telling you,
stay in that thing.
The more you speak positivity, man, the more you speak faith, the more you speak breakthrough over your life, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. So
I dig that, man. Big dog, you know, I appreciate that love, baby. I appreciate you coming through here, man. Just cause man, it's been long overdue.
It has been,
man. Man, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. We're gonna talk more. We're gonna chit chat more, man. So again, big dog, appreciate you coming on KaneSaid, showing your thing love, man.
I appreciate you for having me on, man.
It's all good.
Hope I didn't overtalk, man.
Man, no, man.
How long the episode?
Huh?
How long the episode? Let me see if I can.
Give me some more. We said give me some more.
No. I'm just trying to make sure.
Nah, you good, baby. It's what I wanted from you. No, man. I appreciate you, man, doing what you do.
Absolutely,
I appreciate that, man.
I appreciate you.
So, yo, everybody, man, y'all know what it is, baby. Zip them up.